Should you buy the new Blackspyre Bundle? Or is it better to save your VP? With a price tag of around 8,700 VP, this isn't a purchase most players can make without thinking twice. So before you spend your VP, let's break down what Blackspyre does really well, and where I think it falls short. First of all, I have to give Riot credit. This bundle looks completely different from anything else in VALORANT. The dark fantasy theme, the portal effects, the cosmic atmosphere. Everything feels original and gives Blackspyre its own identity. If you're someone who likes darker, more mystical skin lines, this bundle definitely delivers on that fantasy. And my favorite weapon in the collection? Without a doubt, it's the Sheriff. I think Riot absolutely nailed it. The proportions feel right, the design is clean, and it manages to stand out without looking over-designed. It's easily the strongest weapon in the bundle. Now let's talk about the Phantom, because this is where my opinion starts to change. The first thing I noticed was how different it looked compared to every other Phantom skin. It's much wider, much flatter. And from certain angles, it barely even looks like a Phantom anymore. Now, that doesn't affect gameplay or accuracy, but visually, it takes up more space on your screen. Some players might love that unique design. Personally, I found it a little distracting, especially if you're used to cleaner models like Prime, Reaver, Kuranami, Protocol, or Chronovoid. Those skins feel compact and comfortable. Blackspyre feels much larger in comparison. Now let's move on to what most people are excited about, the melee. Animation-wise, I think Riot did an amazing job. The inspect animation feels smooth, the attack animations are satisfying, and overall it feels premium while using it. But the design itself didn't completely win me over. One side looks like a massive sword, the other looks like a much smaller blade. Instead of feeling like one complete weapon, it almost feels like two separate ideas combined together. Personally, I think matching dual blades would have made the design feel much cleaner. Right now, I think the animations carry the melee more than the actual model. Then we have the accessories. The player card, the gun buddy, the spray, they're fine, but nothing really stands out. When I'm spending nearly 9,000 VP, I want every part of the bundle to feel memorable. And unfortunately, these extras don't really add much value. Which brings us to the biggest question. Is Blackspyre actually worth 8,700 VP? For me, not quite. The bundle has fantastic animations, a unique visual identity, and one of the better sheriffs Riot has released recently. But once you compare it with legendary collections like Reaver, Prime, Protocol, Gaia's Vengeance, Kuranami, or Chronovoid, I don't think Blackspyre reaches the same level. And timing also plays a big role here. The night market is expected to arrive soon, giving many players a chance to pick up some of Valorant's best premium skins at a discount. After that, Riot will almost certainly continue releasing new collections throughout the year. And eventually, we'll get the Champions Bundle. Historically, Champions Bundles have been some of the most desirable cosmetics in the game because they're available for a limited time and never return. So if your VP budget is limited, it might be worth thinking about what's coming next before spending everything today. Now, that's just my opinion. If you genuinely love Blackspyre's dark fantasy style, then don't let anyone stop you from buying it. At the end of the day, the best skin is the one you enjoy using. But for me, I'm going to wait. So now I want to hear your opinion. Are you picking up the Blackspyre bundle? Or are you saving your VP for the night market? Or maybe even Champions? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.